Hi, Miss Shanti Diva. I know. Hi. Are you going for a walk in your new habitat? I think Chupino's really excited. I know we don't have great service today, but we're going to try. Oh, good girl. Good girl, Shanti. Good girl. Hi, I know. Hi everyone, we're hoping we get a live post today with you, but it looks like it's not building right now. Shanti Diva has come out into her habitat and is walking. It looks like you guys aren't here, so I'm going to sign off and try this a little bit later. Oh, actually, it is. It looks like it is building an audience. Oh, Shanti and Chupino just met. Hold on, you guys are moving faster than I am. We had some nose-to-nose contact, and Shanti was perfect lady, and Chupino is super excited. Shanti's moving slow. It's to be expected today. She's out in her big habitat. We can tell that her body's pretty tired from her moving and everything, but she's managing herself really well. Her and Chupino just saw each other nose to nose along the shared wall, and Shanti was nothing but a nice girl and then kept walking, so that's really good response. She is exploring the habitat very slowly today and at her own pace. So that was a short walk. But I think the good news, what it means, Miss Alyssa, I have a caretaker up in the holding yard. Do you mind, it's fine to answer me on a live post. Is it 2x4 along the wall up there and plywood? Do you want to take down a section of plywood so that they can see each other in the holding yard since they had a positive interaction along the wall? Yeah, you can do that while you guys are in there. Oh, well then don't worry. That makes it much more difficult. Alyssa's telling me the plywood's on Chupino's side. I thought it was on Shanti's side. She's in the holding yard with the door shut cleaning. So no, but whenever it's convenient for your schedule, I think it's fine to take down a piece to test them along the wall, and it will engage both of them. So that sounds good. All right, everyone. So true to old animal form, what I love about geriatrics is everything's nice and smooth. It's not always exciting, but we will take nice and smooth. And Shanti wants to remind you that not only is there exciting news today, she's down walking all the way down there, exciting news that she's down in Pride Prairie, and she met Chupino along the shared wall, and it was only positive, so that's great. It was pretty much dismissive, which is exactly what we would think Shanti would do. But a generous donor has come forward because we met our double match and has come forward with a triple match for 1 week only, where they will triple your donations up to $20,000. So definitely engage in that. Your donations will go extremely far for the cats. And we will be just calm and collective, just like Miss Shanti, and let her go at her own pace. And Chupino's actually doing really well. I thought along the shared wall he'd be so anxious to see her that he'd get excited, but he is actually just kind of walking slowly, definitely marking his trees and letting Shanti know he's very interested. And we will let Miss Shanti, so if people know, Shanti is in her mid-20s. She is now our oldest lion on the property since Sultania passed at almost 26 years old. Hi, beautiful. So we know her time is limited, but we're so, hi, beautiful. We are so happy that she's feeling good enough to walk her new outdoor habitat. I'll walk with her, and then in hopes we'll get a glance at her saying hi to Chupino, who's anticipating her along the shared wall. Choopy, what do you think of the girl? What do you think? What do you think? Is it nice to have another old lady next to you? Is it nice to have another old lady? She's being very nice to you. Oh, it's okay, Miss Shanti. A little unsteady on her feet. It's okay, you can catch your balance pretty. You've had a big couple days. So at her age, she does have severe arthritis and she has a little bit of dementia. She is on pain management. And so right now she's pretty tired from her move yesterday because she was in her transfer crate and kind of keeping her balance. She did great, but we figured it would wear her out a little bit. But moving is actually good for her arthritis. The warm weather today is good. And she's not pacing, she's not doing anything stressful. She's actually taking it in her own stride. And she's got a big habitat. And then she also has her holding yard and her temperature controlled building. And I bet you she's gonna find a nice shady spot under the platform or in the cave. So you're coming back this way? So, you know, these old guys deserve just as much compassion. And I'll tell you, it sometimes can be hard to watch an older geriatric move, but think about your grandparents and think about each and every one of us that is going to be that age one day, and we still deserve to get to do what we want. And our goal here at the sanctuary is not to completely extend the number of days without allowing them a good quality of life. It is about giving them the quality of life they want. And so that's what we're doing here with this older girl. Hi, Choop, are you showing off? And Choopy, hi, big boy, really likes his older ladies. So I think people were worried that he might mistake her for Sultania. Absolutely not. He knows she's somebody different, but he's got a soft spot in his heart for the ladies. And he's marking up a good old dead pine tree. Do you love her? And Shanti, I will tell you, I don't know if Choopy has been special for her or if she's just older enough that she doesn't even care about him. But remember last year when Gino moved in next to Shanti, she gave him a run for her money. So I think Choopy's a good match. And so the nice thing too about it being a sanctuary and not having to be open to the public, we share with you the old, when animals get sick, even when they pass away, because we know how important they are to all of you as well. But we don't have to worry, you know, because I can see some people being concerned about seeing an animal in their older years. At the sanctuary, and you know, you've seen special needs cats like Mohan and Daisy, and they don't walk traditionally. They don't act like a young spry animal, and that's okay. Our biggest thing is they need to be pain-free, and your donations make us able to provide the customized and individual care for each resident. That means not only the pain management medication, laser therapy that they get for their arthritis, increased water and veterinary care that we provide everywhere, even electrolytes when they need it in older age. And then even customizing their habitat, having supplies to build those stairways, adding extra shade, those temperature controlled buildings. It takes a lot. I always tell people, you know, the rescue is about a day or maybe a couple days. And then we have decades to care for them. And so even the rescue breaking news might bring in the money. It's really, what I call it is life beyond the cage. It's that individualized care for each cat, what each cat needs mentally, physically, and you know, all that customized care they receive is intensive, but it's why we're here, and it's why our caretakers are so amazing doing the work they do. So Shanti's all the way at the other end. We wanted to share the great news, share the great news of the triple match, where donations will be tripled up to $20,000 for a 1 week only, the last week. And for those of you that have already given, thank you, because you are the ones that got us to the double match, and that opened up the opportunity for a donor to come in and even do more and offer a triple match. So every gift has meant so much. And I see Simon's behind me noticing her. And we are going to try and be live this afternoon with Shadow the Leopard, because I know there's been requests to see her. And then also stay tuned. Judson put together a great video that's going to be posted on our page, and we encourage you to share, because people have asked us what is the difference between how we house our animals and those breeders and dealers and roadside zoos that have been featured in Tiger King recently. You know, accredited sanctuaries like ours and all the other accredited sanctuaries, we want to show you the difference, and the difference is our free roaming habitats, and you'll get to see kind of a sneak peek of what our facility looks like in that video Judson posts. So if you don't see things in your news feed, I remind you, definitely go to our page and you can see every post and you can see every video, because Facebook does not always share it to your news feed. I'm going to try and zoom in on Miss Shanti Diva, and it is a little reminiscent of seeing Sultania walk through Pride Prairie, those older geriatric cats. But I'm so glad the weather is nice and warm. I know another question is, bed, when it's time for Shanti to go, is that going to break Chupino's heart? I will tell you, Chupino has been more resilient than, you know, I could imagine. And also, I think these animals are far more intuitive than we are, and they know when it's an animal's time much more than we do. And you can see he's opened his heart already up to Miss Shanti Diva. So as long as Chuppy is here with us, we're gonna always try and get him exactly what he wants, and he's made it perfectly clear. He likes the geriatric females next door, and we'll continue to rescue cats and make sure each of them get every little special thing they want and deserve. So again, you can give at this live post, you can give at the website. We've created a Facebook fundraiser, but help us make sure we meet that triple match. We don't want to miss that opportunity of making your donation go 3 times as far.